the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Paddy, the Paddy Pimblett. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Iron Michael Chandler!
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, Michael Chandler back on the proving ground here tonight as we get this round underway, and we saw what he did early in that second round against Tony Ferguson with it.
Oh, he's not gonna get you.
Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense. Great shot on top by Chandler. Great defense by this fighter.
Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Nice.
Chandler getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pimblett. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Pimblett's got his back again. All right, so he's setting up for a submission here. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working towards the finish. Working hard for the arm bar. He's got to get his hands unlocked if he wants to find his finish.
Oh, this could be the end of the fight.
Looks like the fight is over, guys. It's done.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Pimblett. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side.
Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight.
That is tight.
Oh, and he's out.
He can work on his position.
Chandler's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler, and he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions. Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chandler. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Nice shot there by Chandler.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Chandler going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. As his opponent postures up, he opens it.
Starts to posture here. Oh. He's over his opponent, dropping big ground and pound.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Ready.
Round two here. All right, so perhaps a little frustration creeping in as our next round gets underway. Very close to submitting his opponent in the previous round, but was unable to do so.
Wasn't able to do it, but he was so very close. He just tried to put himself back in that position. Maybe this time he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Michael Chandler.
Big body kick. Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. It's in there deep. There you go. He's out. What submission defense on display.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. You get it, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Michael Chandler going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Takes his back now.
a mount.
Minute and a half to go, round 2. Chandler's in half guard now.
That was nice.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Chandler's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Under a minute to go. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes referee healthy here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position. Get the mount here.
Chandler's eye starting to swell now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pimblett. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek. All right, replay truck has been...
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Tries to work it into a takedown. Huge block there. Oh, how clean is that jab by Pimblett?
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
And a nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown.
He passes to half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount. Nice transition.
Chandler getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Michael Chandler. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Come on.
Pimblett's in half guard.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the outlet.
Oh, great submission defense.
Changing the position. Now he's going full mount.
3 minutes to go in round 3. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Massive shot from the top. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Pimblett's in half guard. Working out of the half guard here.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, feet on the hips here. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues trying for a submission now. Ooh, that looks pretty tough.
Oh, no, he's flush.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Chandler's back in side control. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Michael Chandler.
Oh, right into mouth.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Pimblett's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Final seconds of round 3.
Beautiful transition. He flattens him out. This could be trouble.
Pimblett's eye is closing up. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so for one fighter, the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Our 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round of fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion. That is a damaging kick that lands. What a thunderous head kick.
Shot being landed, back and forth we go. Oh, look at that, he leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Pimblett.
The half guard.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlled, and now he's attempting to choke. Oh my goodness, that Darce choke is very tight. This is it. This has to be the end.
Oh, he cleared it and he got him.
He cleared the leg, got to his back, and now he's out of that Darce choke.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Good work from the top here by Chandler. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. He's getting them out here.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Another blow to that swollen area. He's in a lot of trouble now.
2 minutes to go in the round.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his leg to try to finish his technique.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. Beautiful ground and pound, and it looks like he has a cut now.
Under a minute now to go. Chandler's in half guard now.
There it is, now he's on the mount. Oh, good defense, yes. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Oh, nice.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Pimblett's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
Hey, stop.
Heading back to the corner now. Pimblett's eye is... All right, so back to the stools.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Well, an appreciative capacity crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. That previous round, I mean, get the bonus checks ready. That was insane.
It's done. These guys are taking home the $50,000. They laid it all on the line. They dropped the quarter.
There, DC, he is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. He's going guillotine.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory. Now he's got good body position, yup. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Chandler's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Side control now. Back mount now.
Oh, right into mount.
Nicely done. Pimblett's right back to the full mount here. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
This is where he wants to be.
He's having his way with him here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Side control. 2 minutes now to go in this one.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure.
Well, he's got his back now. All right, getting late in the fight right now, DC. Dream fight for the fans, maybe not so much for the judges. It's been back and forth.
It's been so close. I would not want to be sitting at the judges' table right now. I don't know who's winning this fight.
What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Pimblett. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
He's got to be careful here. Oh, boy, look at that gash.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Chandler's in half guard.
Great ground and pound by this man. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Setting up for another submission now. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out. Pimblett's back in full guard. Well, what a title fight it was. What a showcase it was for this division. But at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion